welcome to the second episode of the Funky Podcast, Simon. How are you this week?
Oh, tickety-boo.
Tickety-boo. What have you been up to? Anything interesting, mildly amusing?
No, it's been a bit of a slow week, to be quite candid. Just really very much looking forward to 2 weeks' time to going out to the factory and just watching those direct print to can Dr. Funks rolling off the production line and getting them boxed up in their 4-packs. Really, really exciting.
It's going to be pretty amazing, isn't it? It's going to be really, really good because obviously, as you know, I've just got off the plane from our canning friends. Would you like to see our first ever direct print Dr. Funk cans?
Oh, I can hardly contain my excitement.
I knew you couldn't. You couldn't. Right. So here we go. Here is can 1. Direct print. So we've got rid of those plastic labels, plastic sleeves, and these are hot off the press from the huge production line that I was at yesterday. And do you know they make 6 million cans a day?
Wow.
I mean, it's absolutely ludicrous. They go through 120 tons of aluminium every day. And that's just one factory that they own in Europe. 6 million of these a day. Now, you know, that I just found that absolutely gobsmacking. I mean, how
the numbers are staggering.
I can't even imagine.
The great thing about now that we're direct print to can is we are now completely 100% recyclable.
Indeed.
And that is just enormous.
I'm trying to get them aligned. What do you think?
I think the mango and violet, the colour is just awesome. It really is.
It is absolutely stonking. I don't know how well it's coming up on the screen. And obviously for people listening, it's not exactly great radio or great podcasting, but watch on YouTube and you'll be able to get the full video as well. So I'll tell you what.
And follow us on, or go onto Instagram and you can see them in a much better picture of them.
Yes, you will be able to by the time this comes out. You're right. We'll put these on Instagram. Although of course they don't have anything in them yet, so they're just kind of, there's no lids or anything. But the really interesting thing was that these wizened, hardened kind of engineers who basically are doing a very creative job to go into how you print onto aluminium is just mind-boggling, and they were absolutely blown away. They thought that both of them just looked fantastic, and you could tell that they were really, really into it and thought they were great designs, great colors. I literally had people kind of walking past going, "Oh, are these yours? Oh, these are nice. Oh, yeah, we love the colors." So it was really, really positive. And they and basically they're printing us off at the rate of hundreds of thousands a minute or whatever, and they're all going to be shipped onto our factory. So in 2 weeks, you're right, Sam, 2 weeks' time, they'll be being filled with our lovely, delicious mango and violet and lemon and elderflower.
I just think it looks absolutely awesome. I'm so excited about going out to the factory. I'm just saying, so I want to grab the first of each flavour as it comes off. I say number 1 print to can, fully functional. Yeah. It's incredibly exciting time for the drink, for Dr. Funk, but in some ways it feels like it's another step towards growing up as a company.
Exactly. But it's also quite interesting in terms of how we've got the design and working it back from the flavors, because I'm sure you can remember sort of coming up with all the flavors and things that we've got with our combination of the fruit and the botanicals, and getting the inspiration kind of more old-fashioned kind of English and more international kind of flavors. So was that Mrs. Beaton?
Mrs. Beaton, Victoriana. Well, the Victorians were really big into floral and botanical cordials.
Yeah. But they were. I mean, for me, they're tried and trusted combinations that people have just sort of forgotten about. So, obviously our third, flavour in terms of, peach and jasmine, which is coming soon.
And wild berry and rose, which is just, folks, it is the most delicious drink you will ever have.
I still think that is the nicest of the four. I really do. I can't.
It is without a doubt my absolute favourite to date.
Yeah. It's very strong, really good, and I'm really looking forward to getting all four of them up and out, etc. Which we'll have to watch this space for when we can do that, because we still don't have a date for those yet. Yeah. So we've still got a few loops and hoops to go through before we can get there.
Again, that's just another really exciting stage in the progression of the company.
Absolutely. So, have you got any tips for how to drink your Dr. Funk, Simon?
Well, as everybody knows, Dr. Funk is packed full of vitamins, and every flavour has a essential mineral that your body requires: zinc, magnesium, etc. Chilled, it is the most wonderfully refreshing drink during the day. But it can also be a wonderfully refreshing drink in the evening. With the lemon and elderflower, my recommendation would be a splash of vodka. And not just in my opinion, but most of my friends who drink it, in their opinion, the mango and violet is one of the best mixes they've ever had with gin.
With
gin.
With gin?
It's fantastic with gin, yes.
So you put gin in the mango. And what do you put in the lemon?
Yeah, vodka is made for lemon and elderflower.
Wow.
So if you want to spice Dr. Funk up a bit, you can. But remember, please drink responsibly.
Do you know what? So I've never had Dr. Funk with a spirit yet.
I have.
Or did we? I think we may have done in your lovely restaurant in Chelsea.
Yeah,
we did a long time ago.
With vodka. Do you remember?
Yes, I think we did.
With those lovely ladies who were on the table next to us, going, "Oh, that looks really good."
Careful now. They were doctors. They were from Chelsea and Westminster.
I think you're right. They were, weren't they?
Yes, they were. Which reminds me,
and let me tell you, my son and his housemates, whenever they get hold of Dr. Funk, they end up having, that's exactly what they do. Vodka with the lemon and elderflower, gin with the mango and violet. Folks, try it. You will not be disappointed.
Well, maybe we should do a pre-mix version at some
point.
You
know what we should do? We should do our next podcast, we should do cocktails and mocktails.
Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, yes. Well, what we could do, yes, we could do that. Actually, that's a very good idea. We could actually mix some live on air and taste them, and I'll let you know what I think.
Oh well. You'll have to twist my arm to get me.
I think what we could do as well, what we could do for you, Simon, is we could do a mocktail and a cocktail, and you see if you can taste the difference.
Yes, I'm going to hazard a guess and say I will be able to.
Really? You think so? You don't know.
I think so.
Make a nice concoction. Or we know a very nice bar near the factory, and we could do it from there, couldn't we?
I like the way you think.
That could be rather good, actually. It could be rather good, yes. So basically, we've got so the hot news is we have produced Dr. Funk now in direct print. They will be filled in the next kind of 2 weeks or so, and they'll be hot footing it to a rather big store near you soon.
They certainly will. And again, very, very exciting times. Watch this space for more news.
Absolutely. So what other news have you had from this week, Simon? Anything funky going on this week?
No, as I said, it's been this week's been actually quite nice and quiet. Oh, it was my birthday the week before last, wasn't it? It's been a nice quiet week. This actually, I've got to say.
Good. Mine would have been a lot better if I didn't have 3 consecutive, like 4 o'clock in the morning starts, getting to planes and trains. And I thought I'd have a lie-in yesterday morning, and then I got an email saying you need to be at the factory for like 7 o'clock in the morning, which was the equivalent to about 5 o'clock in the morning UK time. So that was.
Whereabouts in Romania were you again? Sorry, I forgot.
In Bucharest.
Oh, you're actually in the capital. You were in Bucharest itself.
Yeah. It's just outside the capital. It's about half an hour south. But yeah, it's good. It's a big, huge factory. Say 6 million cans a day.
I just those figures you tell me just absolutely blow my mind.
Bonkers, absolutely bonkers. So in other news, we've got a new gym. Is going to be taking us in Essex in August, September time. It's a brand new gym.
Yep.
They're going to open up, and they came to meet us at NOPEX, a Natural Organic Produce Europe show.
Yep.
And they loved us so much, so we're going to be one of their first drinks in the gym when they open. Nice, healthy kind of drink for all the gym bunnies, which
fantastic.
Is pretty much exactly what we were going for, really. When
gym bunnies, like you and me?
Well, of course.
Solid muscle, I'll let you know.
it's muscle disguised under a heavy layer, just to not to put people off.
What's that old joke, wasn't it? Body of a god, shame it's Buddha.
Yeah, exactly. Things like that. So it's pretty good in Funky World at the moment. I think we've got lots of things going on. And to say, I think your idea of an on-air cocktail challenge could be rather good for next time.
I think next Friday, guys, we're going to do a funky cocktail session.
Cool. I'll have to go.
And because we're responsible adults, a funky mocktail session as well.
Yes, indeed. And also, I think what you've forgotten about is one thing you told me as well, which has been told me by a number of people as well, is not just as a cocktail mixer, but as a hangover cure as well.
Hey,
all those vitamins.
When you drink a Dr. Funk cocktail, you've got to remember, Dr. Funk is made to be good.
Exactly.
So you don't have to be.
I'm always good.
Friday night.
Made to be good, so you don't have to be. Right. Well, I think that was the end of this week's pod, I think. Any more?
Nope. Looking forward to meetings later today. Looking forward to a busy week next week.
Yes, we've got a catch-up call now, haven't we?
Yeah.
Oh yes. Good. We're going to fill them in with lots of good news. So I'll see you soon, Simon. Have a lovely time down in sunny Wiltshire.
Well, it's not so sunny. It's sort of grey and overcast Wiltshire.
Yeah.
And that bloody cockerel next door is still hacking on at 4 o'clock this morning. Cock-a-doodle bloody do.
Good for you. I'm glad. So you got up and went for a run, did you?
Sorry.
Right. On that one, Simon, we will see you very soon.
Shortly.
All right. Cheers. Bye.
Bye, everybody.